Yo, welcome back to the channel. My name is Oliver and today I present to you 6 incredible shiny hunts for Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. This video is part 1 of incredible shiny hunts for BDSP, the pre-release version. I'm going to introduce you to 6 shiny hunts which I think we need in BDSP or which would be incredibly cool to have. Honestly, I think that these potential shiny hunts will blow your mind. Once BDSP is released, I will also release part 2 of this video, which contains a list of the most incredible hunts we actually can do, so definitely stay tuned for that one in the future. We finally got more information about these games with the last Pokemon Presents, and the release date comes closer and closer. Which leads us to the question, what can we shiny hunt in there? Most of the time, we shiny hunters don't know before release date what is shiny locked and what not. But let's have a look at our list of incredible possible hunts. In Pokemon Diamond, Pearl and also Platinum, there was a pretty unique feature called Roaming Pokemon. The Syndros games actually were the games with most roamers, including 5 roaming Pokemon in total. Those being Mesprit, Cresselia and the 3 Kanto legendary birds. The Kanto birds were Platinum only, but we've already seen in the trailers that some Platinum content will be included in BDSP as well. Now, what if Ilka brings back the roaming birds, but instead of the Kanto birds, we will get the Galarian birds? It would make sense to implement the Gala variants since they are already in the current focus with the latest Sword and Shield DLC and one of the most recent TCG sets, Chilling Reign, and in case they are not shiny locked, BDSP would be the first ever games to legitimately find the shiny Galarian variants of the legendary birds. If the roaming feature is the same or very similar to Gen 4, we would also get the first roamer hunts with higher odds than 1 in 8,192. The next one is even better. Let's go one step further with the roaming feature in mind. Exactly 4 years ago, user Aurum found a programmed script inside of Diamond, Pearl and Platinum for Darkrai to be encountered as a roaming Pokemon. Game Freak planned to implement a roaming Darkrai, but decided short before release to make it an event-only encounter mythical Pokemon. This indicates that Darkrai was initially planned to be a non-mythical legendary and counterpart of Cresselia. It still somehow is a counterpart of Cresselia, but honestly I would have loved to see Darkrai roaming next to Cresselia. Now, what if Ilka decides to pick up those old plans of Game Freak and use them for BDSP? Imagine they implement Darkrai as a roamer in BDSP and in addition to that not shiny lock it. Darkrai always made more sense to me as a roaming Pokemon instead of Mesprit, to be honest. I always thought it was strange that only one of the Lake Guardians was roaming through Sinnoh and the other 2 not. With that, a shiny roaming Darkrai makes it number 2 for our list of incredible shiny hunts. Number 3 on this list is the special early purchase bonus for Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, Manafee. Now this could be a big game changer. Shiny Manafee to this day is one of the longest shiny hunts in the entire franchise. I actually started hunting it in May 2021 and as of today I am currently about 200 hours and 2000 Manafee seen in. For BDSP they decided to give out a Manafee egg to all those who purchased the game early, which means you can download a Manafee egg via mystery gift function from November 19th until February 21st, 2022. In terms of shiny hunting it, we have 3 possible scenarios. Number 1. It's completely shiny locked and the Ranger Manafee in Gen 4 stays the only way to shiny hunt Manafee. Number 2. It's only shiny locked in the game that receives the egg, but the trade method works. This way we would be able to shiny hunt it the same way as Gen 4, but this time with higher shiny odds. Number 3. It's not shiny locked at all and you can either reset before picking up the egg from the Pokemart, or if you immediately receive Wi-Fi events as in Sword and Shield, you will need to restart new save files and play each reset until you reach the point to claim and hatch the Manafee egg. The official website says you need about 2 hours of playtime to be able to claim your Manafee egg, however I think as an experienced Sinnoh player you will probably be able to drop it down to about an hour. The only tricky thing here is, if we need to do the save file reset for Manafee, this hunt will be a time limited one and only available from release day until the 21st February 2022. But whatever it is, Definitely stay tuned on this channel, because once we know how the Manafee egg in BDSP works, I will definitely release a video guide on how to shiny hunt it. Honestly, I have the feeling there is a fair chance that Manafee will not be shiny locked, because once you own a Manafee, you can easily use that one to hunt for a shiny Feony via eggs. It would feel kinda strange if they shiny lock Manafee with knowing there's no real way to shiny lock the counterpart mythical as well. But even if Manafee is completely shiny locked, we still have 3 possible cool alternative gift egg hunts to look forward to. The Togepi egg from Cynthia, the Riolu egg from Riley from Iron Island, and the Happiny egg from Heart Home City. Now this is an interesting one. With the brand new Pokemon hideaways in the Grand Underground, it seems like we could get overworld shiny Pokemon as well. It would make sense to make a final test of overworld shinies in BDSP right before the release of Legends. And on top of that, you can even control to a certain degree what type of Pokemon will spawn in those hideaways, giving you more control if you want to hunt specific targets. It would be a really neat contrast in BDSP if we get encounter shinies in the upper part of the Sinnoh region and overworld shinies in the Grand Underground. Next up, we have the other 3 Xenomythicals, Shaman, Darkrai and Arceus. We already talked about Darkrai earlier, but in case Ilka doesn't implement a Roaming Darkrai, the next thing could be the event locations we had with the original Gen 4 Sinnoh games. And this counts for Shaman and Arceus as well. I would absolutely love to see Ilka giving us access to the original events somehow in post-game of BDSP. All 3 events are not accessible anymore in Diamond, Pearl and Platinum, at least not fully legitimate. And on top of that, Arceus was never officially released. With Pokemon BDSP, they could finally give us the Arceus event we all missed out on 15 years ago. There's just something really special about being able to travel to a unique event location to fight and catch a special mythical Pokemon. Being able to catch it with your own Pokeballs makes Pokemon like these so much more meaningful, so I really hope you'll be able to encounter them with the Mythicals this way. Diamond, Pearl, Platinum were also the last main games that did not shiny lock the Mythicals. Maybe they end up also not being shiny locked in BDSP. Especially with shiny Darkrai making an appearance in Pokemon Go, I don't really see a lot of sense in shiny locking this one in BDSP. We will look forward to find out more about it soon. Coming to the final one, number 6 brings us the Syndros Arceus event. If you don't know what I'm talking about, in Heart Gold Soul Silver you can bring Arceus to the ruins of Alph to trigger one of the most unique in-game events of the entire franchise. This event teleports you to the Syndros ruins, a place where Sinnoh overlaps with the Johto region. During this event you can choose one of the Pokemon from the Creation Trio. After this, a long cutscene takes place and the player will get a level 1 legendary Dialga, Palkia or Giratina. This event was incredibly unique, and on top of it, it was even possible to get a shiny level 1 Dialga, Palkia or Giratina. Now, you might ask yourself, why are we talking about an event that took place in Heart Gold Soul Silver? There's no way this gets implemented in the Diamond Pearl remakes, right? Well, today I have a surprise for you. I personally think that there is a really decent chance that we will get this Syndros event in BDSP as well. Now hear me out. At first we have the location of this event. The Syndros ruins are the remains of a temple created hundreds of years ago by 2 groups of humans, one who had come from Sinnoh and another who had hailed from Johto, or specifically the ruins of Alph. So it makes sense that this event was accessible through the Johto remakes, but it would make a lot of sense to have this event in a Sinnoh based game as well. Next up we have a specific character that appears during this event, Cynthia. Cynthia is actually the key person you talk with during this event, and she talks a little bit about the background story of the Syndros ruins and how it reminds her of the Sinnoh region. As we know, Cynthia has a key role in the story of BDSP as well, and it would make sense if Ilka implements the Syndros event as post-game content so the player and Cynthia can discover more around the Sinnoh mythology. The next point is Arceus. Arceus is the trigger of this whole event, and you can see how he creates one of the legendary Pokemon. It would be very clever in my eyes to implement the Syndros Ruins event remade with the new graphics into BDSP to give a little spotlight to Arceus and to hype up people for Legends Arceus. But if you think this was all, I have one more thing to reveal. The recent Pokemon Presents actually leaked something incredibly interesting. Here you can see a video of card in Pokemon BDSP. What does Bidoof have in common with Arceus, you say? Well, both Pokemon are not only known as the true Pokemon gods, but with this screenshot we can already see the symbol Pokemon card and BDSP will have in the summary, the symbol of the Syndros ruins. This is actually mind-blowing. If we end up getting one of the best Pokemon in-game events we ever had with fresh graphics rebuilt into BDSP, I'm gonna be a happy man. And if the creation trio we can receive from this event ends up not being shiny locked, we would have an absolutely incredible and interesting shiny hunt to add to our list of future shiny hunts. I'm gonna be honest, we have huge potential of some really stunning shiny hunts. If they just implement one or two of those we had on this list today, I'm already happy. But the more, the better obviously. Which of the 6 hunts did you like the most and which one would you love to see in BDSP? Maybe you even have another hunt in mind you would love to see with Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl release. Definitely let us know in the comments. For now, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's topic. Stay lucky and until next time in the MKP.